Hi, I'm Moment Cosplay, and I look forward to getting to share this video with you guys. So I actually attended 3D Printopia this year. This was my second year. I got to help out at the Overture booth, but in my spare time, which was most of the con, I ended up walking around, going to different vendors, interviewing both vendors and just regular attendees. If you want to see specifically interviews, I would skip towards the latter half. I think I'm probably going to put something in there so that it's easy to get to that point in the video. But other than that, it's mostly just going to be people watching, maybe checking out some of the Raffles and other footage that I got during the con of some of, the little battlebot guys and just my general experience. Thank you.
Well, I got this.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I think Sam took it.
Excuse me.
Print times on the SPOA.
That might be a little
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me.
I would say the last.
Use those so when you're doing grading, you basically think
No, I mean the LED, so that's like.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sorry. Guess we're all recording. Everybody's taking videos. That was kind of funny. There's like three videographers in like one little huddle over there. Because there's a lot to see. There's a lot to look at. It's like, that's pretty cool looking. There's a lot of talent. A lot of technology. I went here last year, but this time I'm getting a kind of different look at it. Oh. There's another photographer. But anyway, I was here last year. It was my first 3D Printopia, and I actually won a printer. I'm still getting the hang of using it because I'm not much of a printer person, but I wanted to, you know, kind of see if I could win and if I could learn anything, and I have. And my fiance, he is, oh, excuse me, my fiance is a 3D printer, actually. So he's helped me learn how to use it. It made my day when I won it last year because I've never won anything that big from a raffle. So I was honored. Everyone was cheering for me, congratulating me. So of course I have to come back to 3D Printopia. They gave me that gift last year. So, and then here he is, right over here actually. Oh, hey, what's up? So, took a little break there, bumped into a friend, said hi. We are now going upstairs. 3D Printopia, get a different look at the con. So, you got free bags, which is cool because I don't recall there being free bags last year. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't, but I don't remember any. Got a lot of people on benches, just kind of observing the convention. I don't know if they're doing any events, so I didn't double check. But there's a lot of activity. You can see hundreds of people down there, which is pretty cool. They've got food, which is great because I'm hungry. Oh, there's a lanyard. I'm gonna grab one of these. Hi, how are you? I didn't even see they had these.
Sorry, there you go. Church.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got some goodies. Everybody's up here at the tables. Not much going on, just people eating food. Here's another angle. There's not a ton of stuff up here. There are a few mini booths, I think. Informational booths. We got more views of the con. I'm gonna go up and see what else there is going on up here. We've got a lot of advertisements upstairs. There is a booth. Stuff over there. Looks like there's like learning. I think we've got some scientifical things up here. These are pretty cool. Gotta check this out. That's awesome. So there are a few things upstairs. So if you come to the 3D Printopia, definitely hit upstairs as well. It's quieter. There's more space. Looks like you can have some one-on-one conversation with some folks without there being a lot of crowds. You've got bearded printer. That sounds pretty cool. Gotta love that. That's cool. He definitely had a beard. I'm low on storage, so my videos keep cutting out. But let me speed through the top here and see if we can get through some more before I run out of videos. So this looks cool. I'm gonna squeeze through here.
This is half power, right?
Well, let me not squeeze through there. Let's see what's going on.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good. That looks cool.
I saw the tattoo.
That looks cool. Gotta watch our step. Got 3D printer. That's neat. And got some more stuff up here. If I may squeeze by you, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's a little crowded now, but there's some cool stuff happening here. Oh, I like your necklace. That's cool. Check that out. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's your personal collection. That looks so cool. I love that. Thanks for showing. That's pretty awesome. So they just announced what I'm assuming is the racing of the little cars, which I watched last year. It was really awesome, actually. I may or may not go, but it was pretty darn cool. It's coming through here again. Yo, there's a cool Spider-Man. Alright, I'm trying to get outside here so I can go to this race. It's going to be fun trying to get through here. We got somebody else take a video as well. There's a lot to look at. Hopefully we have lots of angles on YouTube from other people posting, so you can see all the fun that's going on, because I'm definitely not getting every angle. Alright, here we go. Here's the outside. There's a lot of people out here as well.
You gotta go up and then down.
I remember being out here last year. It was a hard time trying to find a nice spot at the gate here. Everybody's lined up and excited to watch. You got people watching from up top because they couldn't find any room down here. And I'm probably going to take a spot at the same place I was last year, which is on the very end, because I'm just not that cool. We got Batman. Check that out. Last year, they also had like a battlebot situation. If you've ever watched BattleBots, where people make robotic creations that fight each other. And I actually got to test it out last year. I don't know if they're here this year. This is cool though. I don't remember this. This is impressive. Look at these guys.
Hello.
Looks like they may have won. I might go up on the balcony there where everybody else is, get a different view than I got last year. Suddenly the sun has come out. It's very bright. Almost time. Yeah, this is darn. I do like this. All right. Oh. Ooh. Now I don't have a lot of storage, so I'm probably going to do a few clips here today. Well, that's cool. Let me get a picture of that. He's supposed to be in the race?
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
supposed to be.
All right. I guess he didn't get in in time. Look at him go. All right. There's an R2-D2 missing his head. What happened to him? What I hear the Star Wars music thing. There's a dog in a stroller. Look, everybody's coming out here to see this.
Well, I will say this.
Oh, there's another one. That looks like a cozy spot to be. I'm just gonna take a moment to appreciate these. These are stunning. Especially Steve, aka Jack Black, aka Steve over here.
So I can intercept this signals whenever I need
We got this kid on guitar, 3D printing guitar. We got some cool designs over here. It's pretty awesome. I like this guy's outfit. Alright, this dude looks cool. Look at that prop. It looks like he's also built this. It's awesome. I wonder if this is the Raffle, because it was a big group like this when they had a Raffle before, but I see people doing an interview down there and I don't know how they're managing to do it in this big crowd. Did somebody win? Because everybody's starting to file out. I didn't hear any cheering. I'm assuming that was the Raffle, and I was going to say, I hope that win feels as good as it felt when I won the grand prize 3D printer. But I didn't hear any cheering. I hope they got it. Another huge crowd is formed. I feel like the people from here just went over here. Is that the grand prize? Oh, I think that's the grand. Is it the grand prize? Somebody's come through the box. I don't know. I hope this lady also posts a YouTube video, because it'll be funny to see her angle of just her recording. She's got a video of her recording just for no reason. There's another group of people recording. There's a lot of people filming, which I think is pretty cool. I'm over here snacking on a piece of pizza, taking a break because, I mean, it is a lot of people out here. Somebody's winning something. This must be another raffle or the same raffle. I see these lovely people down here got the same. This. I was given that by a really cool dude for free. Oh, somebody's winning something. There's somebody else filming. Somebody won the big one. There they go. Somebody just won the big one. That is a wonderful feeling. I'm still new to 3D printing, but when I received my 3D printer grand prize, I was like, okay, time for me to become a pro. And I still haven't, but like I felt honored. I felt welcomed by the 3D printing community despite not knowing much about it. So it's very warm and welcoming when everyone cheers for you instead of getting jealous. So, and everyone like walked by and shook my hand and complimented me and said like, oh my gosh, congratulations, you got the 3D printer. That thing is real nice. I was like, yay. I was like, I was elated with that. So, hey, there's another win. A big win. I don't know if that's the grand prize. There's another one. I don't know if I don't think that's the grand prize. Oh, maybe it is. We'll see. We can tell by seeing if everyone leaves or not. So there's another win. That's a smaller box. Oh, I think that was the finale. I think that was the grand prize. Nicely done. Looks like a good raffle. And we're gonna watch everybody disperse. Everybody's gonna start leaving. That was cool. It's a good feeling when you win. And the prices are legit. Here's a little behind the scenes look of what it kind of feels like to be at a booth. So here's a different perspective of the convention from behind the scenes here. Lucky Charms 3D printed.
There goes, I'm putting them up.
So I was in the middle of talking to a vendor and I hear this buzzing, beeping noise, but for some reason I'm so lost in La La Land it doesn't even register that it's a fire alarm. All of a sudden everybody starts, nobody's like running like crazy or nothing, but everybody's leaving the building and I'm like, what's going on? And I hear the buzzing, I see the lights, there's a freaking fire alarm. No clue what set it off, but it was a false alarm fire alarm. We just had a false alarm evacuation and the lights were going off. They're going off right now. And we were just about to pack up and go because we thought something crazy was going to happen. I was standing there like talking to this guy, and he was a super cool dude, and I heard the noises and thought R2-D2 was making noise, and I literally was not evacuating.
Well, I'm speaking to a very empty place. As he said, it's a false alarm. You have 35 minutes left to enjoy everything here. The invasion is on the floor. 35 minutes!
You heard it. 35 minutes. That's awesome. Look at him go. It's really smooth.
Yeah.
It's what do you call that kind of wheel?
It's called a mechanism wheel.
Mechanism?
Yeah.
It's like...
It works better on foam tiles, but it'll work on any type of floor, really.
Dude, that's real cool. How long did it take you to make that?
This?
Yeah.
Maybe...
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Like 6 hours, maybe something like that. No.
Really? Really?
Like this is... Have you stopped by our booth yet?
No, I don't think I have.
It's over that way? Yeah, over that way.
Okay.
So this is the start of our competition robot for this year.
Okay.
Over at our booth, we have our competition robot for last year, which is actually done.
Okay.
It's like this tall. It's
Whoa.
really big.
Okay.
3D printed stuff.
I'll have to check it out. I found this on the ground, so I'm just going to shout out this cool dude because why not? We've got John Schneider, CEO of 3D Fuel. Found this on the ground. Might as well shout it out. I've got my eye on this dude in the blue, and I want to see if he wants to do an interview so we can get a perspective of someone who's attending the 3D Printopia convention who's not a vendor. See if he's having a good time. We're going to find out. The gentleman has made his getaway. I didn't get a chance to interview the man. We're going to see if we can. Something's coming through. Dude, we got a mobile printer. You gotta love that. We've got this guy with a portable backpack printer. We've got a mobile printer. Like this is the cool section of town over here. I don't know. It's pretty cool. We just found this. So I'm super sad because I was going to record an interview with this guy, and as soon as I started, I lost storage. I said I would find him the next day. Didn't find him. I'm sure he would have made for a great interview. So me and my fiance arrived fashionably late for the after party. For reference, the ones with orange lanyards are the vendors, or like the volunteers, and those with white lanyards are attendees. So we were volunteers, so we got to go to the after party. It was a little fancier than I was expecting. We had food. It was self-serve, but it just felt fancy. And they also announced some plans for 3Dtopia next year, which will take place in Philadelphia.
Way back in 2018, somebody came up with an idea of doing another Rep Rap Fest in 2017, as they'll correct me. But as you can see at the facility, we are out of space.
So, for any who aren't familiar with Philadelphia, the convention center is right downtown.
Be like a really good farewell for them, and you all are delivering it. You know, you have come and given them a really good final goodbye.
Alright y'all, it's time for day 2, which is Sunday, and after that, at the very end of the video, we're gonna have all the interviews. So she's got a 3D printed dress on. It is gorgeous. Ah, I love it! Look at it shimmies. Thank you. Look at that R2-D2, making the kids happy. It waves. So basically, this is 3D Printopia Day 2, Sunday. I've actually managed to get myself a microphone from a friend. So I'm trying to do a few more vendor interviews, a few attendee interviews. There was one poor soul I tried to get yesterday, and as soon as I started to record, I lost storage. So I went back to the hotel, cleared some storage, and hopefully I have enough for the interviews I want to do today. And that one guy in the blue hoodie who I wanted to interview just because, I don't know, I wanted to interview him. I didn't get the chance to, and who knows if he's here, and I don't know him, so I don't want to, there's no point in hunting for him. But would have gotten an interview with him because he seemed cool. But anyway, this is day 2. I'm fashionably late. I think it is around lunchtime, and I'm pretty sure it opened up around 10. But you know, it's Sunday, so it's more relaxed. I've been trying to get just individual people, but there's a lot of families here. I don't really want to bother the families because they're here entertaining their kids and allowing their kids to learn about, all the different 3D print stuff, so I don't really want to bother them. But if I can find some individuals, I would like to interview them. We're also going to do some people watching, because why not?
Let's just go back to that one table that was by separate.
Excuse me. All right. Just gonna get some angles that we didn't get last time potentially. So it's still very busy.
Lightburn. So Lightburn is a design and control for laser cutters. And so I select it, and I have it set to only cut what I select. And I'm gonna press start.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Battery. Oh, yeah. You can pick it up if you'd like. It's heavy. It is made of steel. So that's laser engraved steel.
I'm shocked.
All you do is have a grinder, and you can grind an edge on it.
That's not what it's got.
You're going pencil.
Yep.
That's how we
And there you go.
Oh, I can grab it right out of there?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much. That was really, I've never seen anything like that, so thank you.
If it's something...
I'm about to show them this.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
Awesome.
so cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to.
Wait a second, I want to see that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. My personal review is these mugs are fantastic. I still use it to this day. So
There we
get
go.
your little Halloween themed mug. All right, thank you. All right, we're gonna do some people watching from the benches because it's kind of fun. So this is one corner of the 3D Printopia. That guy got a lot of stuff. Dude, he's going home with a bounty. Let's see what else they got. We got a cool dude and a cool mask down there. I don't really see too much. People just having a good time. So it's a pretty big event. The more I look at it, the more I want to go back over to that tent and actually do some shopping. So that's where we're going to go next.
You can download the step files. If I needed a partner place, I can download it.
Oh, make way for R2D2. if I didn't get down this way. Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you? This is awesome. Dude, this is really cool. This is hand chroma. And then we have this over here. We got Frankly Built, a legend.
No, you're good. You're good. The table's, yeah, it's been a little water.
That is awesome. And it opens. You were showing it can open.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Thanks for showing it off. It looks great.
Yeah, you go by.
So we found the maker. This is an awesome bag. You're saying it can actually open up, which is really cool. That's awesome. Look at that. And you were saying it's just little pieces put together. What did you do to them?
I soldered them together to melt the plastic tabs.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not familiar with that, but that's awesome. Thank you so much for showing it. Of course. This actually has like some air in it.
He's probably got just as much sass as he
So it's not 3D print. You said what is it?
It's just plexiglass.
Oh, plexiglass. Well, that's still cool though. That's awesome. I see the giant arm being lugged away. Or the foot. I can't remember which one it was. What's he doing up there? I think they just finished up the... They definitely just finished up the Raffle.
I think they usually use it for Raffle.
This is the direction everybody's coming from. So I'm pretty sure they just, yep, they definitely finished the Raffle. Everybody's leaving. Excuse me.
I didn't see this.
Yep, we just missed it. I got my phone too late. So there were some hidden vendors over here that I had no clue about until now. Wouldn't have had any clue about. Now I understand why the one poor guy was like, yeah, come and see us, we're upstairs. Like, who knew? See, I met this cool guy last year. He sold me the green skeleton cup. And he's up here. It's like a 2-minute walk from where my booth that I'm volunteering at is. Yeah, so there's an entire section. It's like, I feel like it's like a solid minute walk from the main area.
I think so.
Come on over here. We got our food.
You're doing it before we were.
Yeah.
People around it, that was how we got started. I'm going to do the same thing in Minnesota with the tomatoes. Yeah. But yeah. Part of the robot is on top of the robot.
Boiling water and soak in the resin, so that's what allows it to be in the microwave or the dishwasher, or it'll take
Printer, that's it. Nothing else.
They definitely have signs. I know they've announced that was back there, but I don't know. Maybe I just couldn't hear it or wasn't paying any attention. But I did not know that they had more vendors. So that could just be a me issue. But yeah, they do have many signs.
I just got this 3D print chocolate from Cocoa Press and I'm about to try it. Alright, I'm about to try it.
Okay.
It's chocolate.
Mystery Maker's 3D again on my channel.
It tastes really good.
I've got him tagged.
Nah, bro. Darth Vader just entered the premises. I swear he was not here before. That's goated. So this looks like an innocent game of BattleBots, but I promise you it is most definitely not. This became dangerous.
Look out. Is that on full speed? I don't think so. No? It's dangerous in here.
I keep missing the funny
You're stuck in the table.
Bro, you got beef with your shoes. Barbie acting up. Barbie can't drive. Barbie can't drive. She said she can do anything, but I'm starting to think not. Whoa! Dang! I keep missing all the best parts of Barbie. I keep turning on my camera when Barbie acts up.
Her head. Turn it off on her head.
It actually clicks. It actually clicks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. And there's some real pens. Sitting on the glue couch. Got a glue.
Wow, that was...
I don't know. What do you think they would say? Got a glue.
Okay, and this...
You know, everything was air, what's better, and somebody's like, oh, it's probably
Oh, I got that Bamboo Lab one at home. Got these cool kids back here. They are making some awesome stuff. I got this super cool coin from this fellow right here. He's super cool. Dramatic twirl. Whip around, whip around. Hit me with the dramatics. Woo! So that was pretty much the gist of Sunday, save for the interviews, which we'll get to at the end. I just want to take the time to appreciate I call him the narrator, the announcer for the 3D Printopia. He was hilarious. So over top of video of everybody tearing down and the vendors going home, I'm just going to play some of my favorite clips.
For sponsors and exhibitors, power will be turned off whenever this gorgeous man next to me says it will be. 2 minutes. Please remember, doors open at 10 a.m. tomorrow to the public and 9 a.m. for sponsors and exhibitors. Thank you so much for making Saturday at 3D Printopia a success.
This is the last time at this event. Say goodbye as you leave, and I'll see you guys in Philadelphia.
I would say it was a really good 3D Printopia. I had a lot of fun. I wish I hadn't lost my storage so much and that my microphone would have been better and that I would have brought my own microphone to begin with. But I had a good time. I would recommend it. It's good. Even if you don't know anything about 3D printing, go for it. Because I don't. I only know a little bit and I still had fun. If you like talking to people, you have a great time. Alright y'all, it's the moment y'all been waiting for. Only problem is a few of the interviews did get cut short due to storage, so we're going to try and fill in the gaps as best as we can.
Hey, I'm ZanyMakerZak here. I do a little bit of 3D printing, just a little bit. I'm here for the community, not really doing any business of sorts. Normally I go on Instagram, ZanyMakerZak. Okay. But I do some projects like the Cloud Top Tavern.
Okay, I love that. It's fantastic. Cool. All right. Is this your favorite project that you've worked on right here?
It's my biggest project.
Your biggest? Okay.
My favorite project is my chainmail.
Okay. Love that. I just got to design.
I love it.
This is so cool. Well, thank you again. Yeah, take care. Yeah, see you. All right, so we got this cool guy right here. I walked by this booth earlier and I was like, Bearded Printer? I love that name. So if you could tell me about your booth, anything that you're really proud of over here, or even...
Absolutely. So everything you see here I designed myself, minus the carousels and whatnot.
Okay.
But I got into 3D printing and design a few years ago, and I just really love fidgety items. So you see there's a lot of items here like this pineapple or this cookie, where they just are really flexible.
Yeah, I like that.
So I just designed a lot of stuff like that, and last year I designed some lamps that are just kind of thinking of Christmas village type stuff.
Yes.
And so I just designed some lamps and stuff. You can see there's some RV on that side.
Okay, look at that one. That's awesome.
And I just really enjoy doing 3D printing. This one is my pride and joy. This is, I call it my book bag.
Okay, oh wow.
And that's because you can put a strap on it.
Check that out.
And just wear it.
Love that.
And when you open it, you can put all your stuff inside. So we got a dice tower. And you just hook right there, and then you can put all your D&D or tabletop game stuff in there, or you can just use it for whatever storage you want.
I love that.
So
that's
100%
super neat.
3D printable, but with magnets. Anyway, so
that's
I just enjoy doing stuff like that. If you look at the end there's a dummy 13. That was designed by Lucky 13 Toys, but it's this big.
Okay.
And so I just scaled it up
and made a huge one.
Do the joints so I could screw the joints together. So
dude, that's awesome. It caught my eye, and I love that you've included the beard, which is your staple. So that's so cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. SilverSunbeam Photo/Arts. Got this cool guy right here. If you want to tell us a bit about your name and a bit about your booth.
So I'm Andrew Rogers. Most people know me either by that on YouTube or by my company SilverSunbeam Photo Arts. And I am originally from California, originally a photographer.
Oh, cool.
I recently moved to Georgia, but I took up 3D printing for photo because it was my first love.
Oh, check that out.
I needed to print parts for old cameras, make accessories for the darkroom, that sort of thing.
Nice.
And because it happened right around COVID, things kind of ballooned. And so then I started with chess sets and
I love that.
Dice accessories for games, and then finally the fully 3D printed cameras.
I love that.
I'd like to think that I'm just trying to,
yeah,
keep the art form going.
Yes, I love that so much. This is so cool. Which one would you say is your favorite piece from each category up here? Like if you had to pick a favorite chess piece over here.
My favorite chess piece is the Astronautica. That's my baby. I had it in a few iterations at various shows. This is the current iteration.
Okay.
And it's sort of my ode to Chesley Bonestell and his illustration work in the 50s and 60s for NASA and for Hollywood.
Oh, okay,
so
wow.
The space stations and the spaceships that you would see in those early illustrations,
I love that.
His work, and that was my inspiration.
That's great. Okay, super cool. And as for your cameras over here, which would you say, which one was the hardest to make?
The hardest one to put together is the Goodman Zone.
Okay.
The instructions are a little squirrely, and it's got a lot of thicky pieces.
Yeah.
So when I designed my own cameras, I tried to do it so they were a lot less complicated for assembly.
Is it more cost friendly for you to print these than to purchase a camera?
Sort of. Most cameras like this would be available used.
Oh,
so
okay.
They're not particularly expensive.
Okay.
But the ability to make it in a way that you want and have it specific to a certain kind of task makes 3D printing kind of cool.
Okay.
And then being able to take a film format like 4x5, which I've done with these 3 in the back, and make them portable. You throw them in a bag.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a huge.
Right. That makes sense.
Shoot 4x5 film.
So it's practical. So I like that. So this 3D printing, I mean, all 3D printing has purpose, but with this, you're really getting the job done with this. So that's really neat. I've never seen 3D printed cameras, so I'm glad I came over here. Yeah.
I'm glad you came. I mean, I'm not the first to do it, obviously, but you know, it's a niche that I love, and so it's kind of where it's kind of taking me.
All right, so we're at 3D Printopia. We got these cool guys right here. If you want to introduce yourself.
I'm Aiden Fleischer. I'm with ETC. I'm Daniel, and I'm also with ETC.
Okay, so tell me about the booth. Are you guys educating people about 3D print? What exactly are you guys working on here today?
Yeah, so we actually, with ETC, we run a program where completely for free, kids can come to our after-school programs or our summer camp programs, and they learn about many things, which includes 3D printing and 3D modeling, but also includes other concepts related to robotics in general, like programming and circuitry.
Okay. So how long have you been volunteering here with the...
For me, this is the summer after my first internship. So, like last summer, I was working on the actual summer camps, like helping the educators with building curriculums, working with the kids, and helping out.
Okay.
I took some of the actual summer camps the year before, so I kind of knew how everything would work, and I was able to help out with the students.
Okay. And how about you?
I started in the beginning of my senior year of high school, so it's been about 2 years for me.
Okay.
And actually, I hadn't worked with them at all before that.
Okay.
I heard about it through my robotics coach.
Nice.
And then I just applied and I got involved.
Okay. Would you recommend somebody joining in on this?
Yes, it gives a lot of valuable experience, both in working in the field, getting hands-on research opportunities, and being able to just get involved with fields that you're interested in, and at the same time exploring other similar STEM interests, so finding out what you really like to do.
Nice. And then I'll ask you one final question. What has been your favorite part of 3D Printopia so far today? Or what do you enjoy most about it?
I guess just getting open to new ideas. There's the chocolate 3D printer, and there's giant 3D printers.
Sorry about that.
There's a lot of stuff that I hadn't even thought that you could do with 3D printing.
Yes.
That I got to see in person.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see.
Okay, and how about you? Would you say the same?
For me personally, it's just really interesting to see all the different types of printing techniques, especially with the different companies that come out here. You get to see how they have their own unique spin on 3D printing. It's not just one extrusion and you make something. There's always different methods of making really cool products.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate that, guys. You have a good one. Cool. Thank you. Hi. All right. So we're at a really awesome booth right here. It caught my eye. If you'd like to introduce yourself and tell me about your booth.
Sure, I'm Dr. Bernard K. Means. I'm an anthropology professor at Virginia Commonwealth University. And we have 2 tables where we're displaying things that we've 3D scanned from different museums. We work with museums to help them make exhibits. And then we also print the items to use for outreach and education and other purposes as well. Actually, one of my favorite pieces is this here. It's actually an arrowhead.
Okay, that's cool.
But what makes it important was it was collected by Frederick Douglass. So he was very fascinated with American Indian technology. This is probably actually my favorite object.
Okay.
This is a mastodon tooth. So mastodons are a kind of elephant, but they're extinct. They've been extinct for about 10,000 years. And this particular mastodon tooth belonged to Ben Franklin.
Really?
It was found archaeologically in property that he owns in Philadelphia.
Nice.
So the real one's on exhibit in Philadelphia.
Okay.
This is from the Colonial Williamsburg Foundation.
Oh, look at that.
It's called a puzzle jug.
Wow.
And you would go to a bar and you would have to drink and you'd have to block the right holes. And if you drank and you didn't block the right holes, you got beer all over. It also has 2 spelling errors from the period. This is a brick from Gunson Hall, which is in Virginia.
Okay.
It's where the guy who wrote the Bill of Rights lived.
Really? Okay.
And this is a brick made by one of his enslaved servants, who of course wasn't subject to the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
And it has their finger impressions in it.
Wow, so that's an important piece of history
That's
as well.
also very important.
Explain this to me. I'm not familiar with this here.
This is the front left leg of a mastodon from New York. It's on exhibit at the New York State Museum.
Really?
And so I 3D scanned this a number of years ago.
Okay.
And then this summer I decided it was time to print it.
Yeah.
It took me 287 hours to print it. So.
Ooh, and why those colors?
So the particular kind of mastodon is called an American mastodon.
Okay.
So I decided red, white, and blue.
I like that.
Quick changing rainbow filament, which kind of goes with your hair.
Yes, it does.
So,
This is the hair for reference.
Yeah. This is a bust of George Washington, also from the New York State Museum.
That looks cool.
It's actually kind of an interesting bust. There was a fire where the bust originally was kept, and the bust disappeared for like 20 years.
Really?
And then they somehow found it again.
Oh, wow.
One of the things that we do at my university is we do some comic books.
That's
so
nice.
one of our comics is called Founding Monsters, and it's about the founding fathers' obsession with mastodons. I have a mastodon car that we made.
Ooh, look at that, with a little dude on top riding.
This is actually one of my students. We do a lot of 3D scanning. This is a Moai from Easter Island.
Yes, I love those.
And this is the student who scanned it, and they're at the same scale.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Wow. Wow, I love that.
So this is Anna. Oh, I have a...
Can you actually put that on?
I 3D scanned my
face. Oh my gosh.
So.
It's perfect fit.
Well, it should be. It's my face.
Yeah, that's your face. Okay.
This is a claw actual size.
Really?
So the giant ground sloth that this belonged to stood about 16 feet tall.
Jeez.
This, the original was found in Florida.
Okay.
And then this is a giant ground sloth claw of a giant ground sloth that stood only 10 feet tall. This particular claw belonged to Thomas Jefferson.
Really?
So
Wow.
he was actually mailed it.
Wow.
And then we even have giant ground sloth poop.
I was going to say that looked a little bit like poop, but I didn't want to say it.
And then we're at Virginia Commonwealth University. We're known as the Rams.
Okay.
And our colors are black and gold.
That makes sense.
So Jeffrey here brought in a ram skull, actually, for me to 3D scan, and then I had students paint it black and gold.
So
these are, this is actually the hands of that student I showed you earlier, her roommate.
Okay.
And then we decided to make a little sort of hand tree.
That is so cool.
And we've been putting stuff in it. And we're going to make little rings or something we can suspend things.
There you go. That's awesome. All right, I'm here with this cool guy. If you'd like to introduce yourself and just tell me how you've been enjoying 3D Printopia.
I'm Justin, and I go by Dying Static on Discord.
Okay, cool. All right, is this your second day at the con?
It is my second day at the con.
Okay. What makes it worth coming back for the second day?
Well, I got to see all the stuff that I might want to purchase on the first day, and luckily it was all still in stock.
Okay. Do you do a lot of 3D printing of your own?
I do.
Okay. What's
Yes.
your proudest piece?
My proudest piece? So, I made a smart bird feeder for my wife.
Really?
And you print it off, and then you put a blink camera in it, and then so all the birds, when they come and they eat, you can get the videos, but it's mostly squirrels that get the food.
That's how they are, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's really awesome. Well, I hope you continue to have a great rest of your con, and thank you for the interview.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care. Thank you. So this looks really cool. So flexible, it looks like flexible 3D print. Hi, how are you? Doing good. These are really cool. Would you care if I did a short interview with you for YouTube? All right, if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about your booth.
Hi, my name is Mark Penn from SIRAYA Tech. We are manufacturer of filaments and resins. Okay. This is our 4th time at 3D Printopia.
Nice.
Yeah, and we primarily make functional filaments and resins.
Are you currently selling them right now?
We do. So we're making primarily functional filaments, the stiffness, or even something like this as a TPU.
We're here with this awesome gentleman right here. He served, and thank you for your service, sir. If you'd like to tell us about your time at 3D Printopia. Is this your first or second day attending?
This is my second day attending. I was here yesterday, went around, told some old stories, and had some great conversations. And today is a real highlight. I got to speak at length with Andre at Prusa, which was a total delight. And I got to meet 3D printing nerds, and we had a good conversation, and that was marvelous. You see, but long about 1995, I made the granddaddies of all these machines on an industrial basis. I worked for a company called Simtech that made precision fluid dispensers. They were so heavy that after we made the robot, we had to use a forklift to flip it over and load it inside our very heavy duty frame. And those were used in assembly lines around the world: Intel, AMD, Motorola, Qualcomm, CPUs, circuit boards, cell phones. And then the last couple of years I was there, I did the prototyping of their upgrade machine, which was so large. It was 1 meter by 600 centimeters for the calibration glass for the robot, the machine. And then I worked with them for 5 years and went and did other things after. And then 3 years ago, I moved to Baltimore area in with my daughter, and she gave me an Ender 3 for a Christmas present. Oh, yeah? And it was like no time had gone by. I was just back to that delight of making things again. And you know, I went down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I've got 3 printers now. My son went further than I did. He's got, well, actually, he just got another one yesterday, surprise printer. My son has 12 now at home, and he's having what seems like even more fun with it than I am. Yeah. But it's great. This is my first one for 3D printing. I have been to other trade shows in carpentry and truck driving, but this is my first 3D printer trade show.
Do you think you would go back again?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you would recommend it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Bromon Cosplay. I am here with Star Labs 3D. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, yes, I'm Todd, and this is Aisha.
Hello. And how long have you guys been attending 3D Printopia?
We've been here 4 times. We missed one event because I had emergency surgery. But we've actually been 3D printing since 2014.
2014. Okay.
Yes.
What got you guys into 3D printing? Was this something you discovered as a couple?
No, he discovered it first, and then I met him, and he introduced me to it, and I was like, oh, what is this? That's literally what it was. I have no design experience or tech experience. I had a criminology major. So, but it was just like, okay, this is interesting.
And now she turns into that. She actually builds the 3D printers, teaches people how to build 3D printers. She keeps all of our tech running. She wires all of our designs. And all the Christmas stuff, she's moving into actually doing design work.
No, because he won't design what I want.
Right? I love that. Okay, just so I can go back and forth. Yeah, sure. Let me see, what other questions do I have for you guys? So you guys said there's no piece that doesn't have a meaning. So all your pieces are special because there is something behind them. What are some of your favorite pieces, and what are their meanings? I'll hold it for you.
Well, we'd actually have to grab a piece.
Oh, pick it up if you'd like. Yeah. Oh,
So this here is a mushroom house, and it lights up. Yeah.
Wow.
So just one example.
Okay, I like that one. What inspired you to make the mushroom house?
So this here, what we did was, as a family, we wanted it to have a little break from traditional work, and we do everything as a family. So I gave everybody 2 pounds of clay, modeling clay, and I said, design something. So each one of us, Alex too, we all designed. Alexander, there you go. We all designed something in clay. Then Aisha scanned it, and then I got the file and I made it, a little bit more creative, a little bit more stuff. So this here represents just a family fun day of Saturday. We're sitting around. We wanted to do something fun, and so we made something out of clay.
So I caught a glimpse of this piece yesterday, and it sounded like it was pretty significant. But for those who don't know,
this is the Gate of Ishtar. It's in Iraq. It was part of King Nebuchadnezzar's palace in the ancient times. It was actually in the Bible, if you read the Bible. It was in the movie Alexander. Although they show elephants going through, that's not quite big enough for elephants to fit through. This here, both Aisha and I were in the Middle East, but at different times we didn't even know each other. It was so weird. So all of our Middle Eastern pieces, one of us have actually attended the site. So if you went to our YouTube channel, you could actually see me at all these sites.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that had a real impact of my tour in the Middle East. So that's just 2 examples of how each piece has a meaning. This year it took me probably just an afternoon, sometime between lunch and dinner, and it was done. But I'm a little bit faster at design work. Blue collar hands means that, you work with your hands, you work with the earth and all that. While as white collar mind means you go to college and you work more with your brain and everything. And there was, up in my area, there was like a huge debate about which one's better. Right? Is it better that you are a working man, or is it better that you go to college and work with your brain? And this was my answer to that big fight is, why can't you have both?
Why can't you have both? Yeah.
I will sit in front of the computer and design work. And then I will get up and actually go lay bricks, because I know how to lay bricks.
Nice.
So why can't you have calluses and book smart?
I like that. I like that saying right there. That you should coin that. All right. So yesterday you guys were telling me that you went national news and international news. What exactly, for those who don't know, what was it that got you into the news?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. How about you?
Again, the article really speaks for itself. I don't know. We really focus on the people who are not served by the awesome technology of 3D printing. Okay. So we reach out, we focus on 300.
So, well, actually, I don't even have to ask. You said you will be back to 3D Printopia next year at the new location. And what makes you keep coming back to 3D Printopia? Why not somewhere else? Why should somebody come?
Oh my goodness, the people here are astronomical. The attendees, the vendors. I mean, we go to a lot of places, we go a lot of stuff, but here you get the best. You get the best. Everybody's here is friendly. Everybody here wants to build you up, and it's just great technology. You have technology, you have engineers, artists, designers. Everybody's here to make a difference.
You do get a good crowd. You get from Canada, other parts of the U.S. It seems to be a central, it's not quite central, but close enough to being a central hub that you get a variety of people showing up. And you see familiar faces every year. Like the very first year we came, we just came as spectators. And you're like, wait a minute, we need to be coming to this.
For someone who wants to be a videographer, I really do not have professional equipment, but that's okay. That's okay. I didn't have professional equipment when I was at the convention, and I still got some interviews done. So forgive me if some of the quality is off. There's going to be a lot of cuts from where I lost storage for some of the footage, and unfortunately, even in some of the interviews, which I regret. I didn't plan to do these interviews. I just had a spontaneous idea. And when I seen all the other videographers and photographers there, which there was probably about 20 or 30 of them walking around, I was starting to feel like I probably should have brought, my actual camera equipment, my actual camera. That's okay. I plan to relax this time. This was my second year at 3D Printopia. The first year I went was actually the previous year, 2024. I went with my fiance, who was not my fiance at the time, was my boyfriend. Now it's my fiance. And he's been into 3D printing. That's actually one of the first topics we discussed when we started talking and dating. he wanted to go, and we both walked around and checked out the booths and the vendors, and I ended up getting a few cool pieces that I still enjoy now, such as a mug. One of them was a Christmas ornament. So I had a great time this year. So I got the cool orange vendor lanyard. Kind of felt VIP a little bit, you know. It didn't have like a ton of crazy perks other than getting to stay, you know, after the closing time. We're going to need to come before the opening time, which was fun. And I just felt kind of like I was a part of the, you know, part of the deal. So I was like, well, heck, let me break out my camera. Let's do some people watching. Let's get some interviews and let's just see what we got going on, because what do I know about 3D printing? Not a lot. So this is an opportunity for me to learn and for others who are watching my videos to learn too.